Let's be honest, this bear market hurts. The uncertainty, the red numbers, and the constant news can weigh on anyone's mind. But before we get lost in the gloom, it's important to step back and look at where we actually stand. Markets move in cycles, and while the pain is real, it's not the whole story. As the storm clears, we can start to see patterns and timelines that help us understand what's really happening. So let's break it down together and see what history and data tell us about this moment in crypto. Bitcoin reached its peak in October 2025. That was 9 months ago. If we look at past cycles, crypto winters typically last between 12 and 18 months. That means on average, we're already more than halfway through the tough part. Imagine a timeline stretching from the peak to now with a bold marker at the 9-month point. This context is crucial. It helps us manage our expectations and emotions. Instead of feeling lost, we can see that these cycles have a rhythm and we're moving through it step by step. Here, what's different this time? Previous bear markets saw brutal drops of 77 to 85%. If you look back at 2014, 2018, and 2022, the charts were steep and unforgiving. But now in 2026, the decline is only about 50% from the top. That's what a shallower bottom looks like, and it's likely because institutions are now involved, providing more stability. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's visible in the numbers. Understanding this difference can help you stay calm and avoid panic decisions. So how do you play this market? The answer isn't flashy, it's about consistency. Small amounts bought weekly can make a big difference over time. Think of it as setting up an automatic plan and letting it run for 6 months. The calendar fills up and you don't have to stress about timing every move. If the cycle holds, we could see the bottom form by late 2026. This approach is about patience and discipline, not chasing quick wins. It's a strategy that helps you ride out the storm and be ready for the next phase. Most people lose money because they panic and sell when prices are low. But the data shows we're closer to the end of this bear market than the beginning. You don't need to time the bottom perfectly or make heroic moves. Instead, patience is your best tool. As the market recovers, those who held on often see the benefits. The key is to stay calm, trust the process, and remember that cycles always turn. The green line of patient holding eventually overtakes the red line of panic selling. As we zoom out and look at the full picture, the Bitcoin chart tells a story. The bear is aging and the bull is starting to stir. Every cycle has its end and signs are pointing to a new phase ahead. The key takeaway: stay calm, stay informed, and let patience work for you. If you found this breakdown helpful, stick around for more honest, data-driven insights. The market will turn, and those who keep their cool are often the ones who benefit most in the long run.